Dude, I'm done. I'm done with old white ladies, bro. I'm done with old white ladies. I'm sorry. You're done. It's over. Except for my mom. She's still great. And my grandma. But all these other older white ladies, they're done in my book. Okay? It's like, what do you want? What the f do you want? Yeah. Woman angered by Mark Cuban's bombshell comments. Kamala visits a barbershop. Jesus Christ. Everyone's going to barbershops. Meet the Republican women not voting for Trump.
I will not be voting for Donald Trump, but I haven't decided to vote for Harris.
I'm joyfully, genuinely excited to vote for Kamala.
Like, what the fuck, lady? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Like, this woman, like, listen, if you find genocide to be a red line, I get it. But, like, is that what her analysis is here? Like, is that what it is? Maybe. Maybe she's going to be, like, super based. I don't know. We'll see.
To vote for Harris.
I'm joyfully, genuinely excited to vote for Kamala Harris.
I will not vote for Trump again, and I'm undecided about Harris.
In this election, just like 2020, suburban women are in the spotlight. And in the affluent outskirts of cities like Phoenix in Arizona, it's Republican women in particular who are huddling together, agonizing over iced tea. And the big question, should they vote with their conscience and ditch Donald Trump or stay loyal to their party? You'd think the decision would be easy. And
I get the Dems are fumbling this issue, but if voters are suddenly have amnesia about Trump's Islamophobia and fall for these aesthetics, they're actually fucking dumb and should be shamed for it. I'm tired of infantilizing stupid voters. Yeah, I don't think this is a minor disagreement over like, what level of marginal harm you are allowing undocumented migrants to experience. Okay? Like, you're talking about people whose immediate family members are being murdered with their tax dollars and they have nothing. It's an act of desperation, you know? I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it at all. But, be a little bit more understanding of the situation. And then anger is appropriate in this circumstance, by the way. Being angry is appropriate. But you should be angry at the Democratic Party for not even aesthetically trying to, say, no, you guys are a part of our coalitions. Okay? That's crazy to be like, yeah, these people. How dare you? I mean, what do you mean, these people? Like, oh, they're so fucking stupid. It's like, no, they're not. They're actually pretty smart in the sense that they respond to what the Democratic Party is saying. The Democratic Party has actively communicated that you are not a part of the coalition to so many of these people. You know what I mean? Like, that's wild. Like, what are you supposed to do in that situation? It's not like the Dems are, kind at all. Arabic media is mentioning the RGC getting ready for retaliation. Did you hear about Ali Mortada, the Lebanese whose colleagues are all being targeted by airstrikes? Yeah. Ali Mortada has been in the crosshairs of the IDF non-fucking stop because he does those "hello, my friend" videos. And also because I think he's jacked. I think that's probably another reason. Because he's yacked out of his goddamn mind. Hello, my enemies. Hello, my enemies. Is he the rocket dude? Yeah. He's the guy who is always wearing like fucking dry fit, smoking a fucking Black and Mild, being like, hello, my enemies. Your rockets do nothing to me. Like this guy.
Hello, my enemy. It's been a long time. Hello, my enemy. It's been a long time, huh? Well, the last update from the front lines. Your army responds to our words.
Oh, this is the rocket one. I can't wait for someone to clip this and be like, he's showing terrorist propaganda again. Because like the dude is speaking Arabic from Al Mayadeen TV. Like I don't even know. Like I feel like this is, give it a couple minutes before people go, hey man, that's a terrorist. How much you want to bet? Oh, it's coming. Says we're not having weapons and they're killing us with planes. What should we do? Should we withdraw? We will not be afraid. Kill us. If they're smart enough to know Harris isn't doing enough, they should be smart enough not to support Trump either. Once again, the bar is lower for Trump than anyone else. Okay. I think you're misunderstanding a key point here. I don't agree with those guys, but also I understand how politics works, and it seems like Democrats do not. Okay. If one side is at least aesthetically saying, I care about you, I will defend you, and the other side is saying, suck my dick, then how can you fault the people for going, well, okay, I'm not going to go with the suck my dick party. Get mad at the right people. Do not get mad at the fucking voters. Get mad at the party, okay? Because the voters are just like you. You're a voter. You're not the party. You do not work for the Democratic Party. You are a voter yourself. I fault them for forgetting the 9 years of Trump's racist policy and Islamophobia within a matter of weeks. Oh my God. It's kind of hard to think about those 9 years, those 4 years, okay, of Trump's Islamophobia when the subsequent 4 years, or at least the last year alone, has killed far more family members, immediate family members. That is their calculation. That is the way they're thinking about it. Stop yelling at the voters. Get mad at the party. This is why Hillary Clinton also lost. Democrats are unwilling to learn the most basic lesson. The party is supposed to win your vote. They are not supposed to take your vote for granted. This is explicitly how you win policy progress. Every voter should be saying they will vote for Trump if you're anti-genocide. You don't have to say you will, but that is explicitly how pressure is created. This surely chatter is too brain dead to know anything to win about an election. Actually pathetic. I mean, I think it's too late at this point anyway. Can't people be mad at both things, or even the Democrats way more? I'm mad at them. But I also have some issues with people just not voting for Trump. Political parties don't learn lessons. That's not how things work in real life. Yeah, it's an act of desperation. That is what it is. This is an act of desperation.
Yet, you're not going to vote for Donald Trump.
Without a doubt, I will not vote for him. The circle next to his name will not get filled in. It's whether or not I don't vote at all.
Have you reacted to the stream today portraying you as pro-Russian and pro-Russian imperialism because of some stuff you apologized for a year ago? No, I have not. But if anyone thinks that I'm pro-Russian or pro-Russian imperialism, there's no way I can convince them. They are hallucinating. So what do I do? Yeah, I'm also pro-Israel. Just kidding. If I was pro-Israel, I don't think these conversations would be taking place anyway. So I think that's part of the problem, isn't it?
Or if by election time I decide I'm going to vote for Harris or not.
But there's no way you're
Yes.
going back to Trump.
There's always a chance for him to meet Jesus, but I do not know if he will have that come to Jesus moment. I'm not there with the leap of faith to vote for Harris, but I feel okay. If you can't feel like you can't vote for Trump, you shouldn't. You just shouldn't vote for him this year.
You are two undecideds of Arizona.
You know, this is not the Republican Party that I grew up in.
It's incredible then that you could even have Kamala Harris on your lips, so
But you-
driven
but-
away from Trump that you
here
might
I am,
consider.
because you know what? He doesn't represent the Republican Party. He's not conservative. He's not stable. I feel like Kamala, you know, where I look and say, well, you know, it seems stable.
Stability, yes, but they're worried Harris won't deliver on the economy and immigration. Yet Trump's
Are you pro-voting broadly? The message could be at a minimum to go at least submit a ballot. It will be a net benefit for Dems. There's never been a moment where I've said to not vote, unless you're a Trump supporter. Then I will tell you the election. You can sit it out. It's fine. But no, I am very pro-voting. I've never advocated for you not to vote. You're live 8 hours a day and people still make shit up. I know, dude. People say I'm fucking pro-Russia. People say I'm anti-voting. He's tokenizing a Ukrainian refugee employee. They have to do the shit talking on you. It's also, stop. I don't care. My favorite pro-Russian podcaster, Tim Avi. Yeah, dude. It's like I could have dropped a fucking bag, dude. I could have gotten a fat fucking bag. Like, shit, dude. I could have gotten the best bag of all time if I was pro-Russia. What have I gotten instead? The Russian government made fun of me and called me a gay woke guy who live streams and paints his fingernails.
MAGA makeover of their party leaves them cold. And in Lisa's case, scared too. You don't feel safe.
I really don't.
Physically safe.
Yeah.
Why?
Because the level of vitriol and the level of emotion that these people that hold these seats with us have towards us.
Obviously, it's not going to happen. But when you get hate like this, does it make you think of getting that back sometimes? Nah. I'm too much of a stubborn piece of shit. Like, there were so many opportunities in my career to like, dude, the amount of money I've said no to is insane. Okay. Like hosting poker tournaments, refusing to do like, what was it? Polymarket or Predicted, one of those. Oof. But also on top of that, I could just be like a right-wing guy. I could be, oh yeah. Have I been offered money from a right-wing political outlet? Yes. Like a fuck ton. But it's like, it's not even just the direct financial shit. It's like so many less headaches. Like there's a reason. Look at the Steven Crowder, like Ben Shapiro fight, right? It happened and then it stopped. Right wingers do not constantly fucking eat at each other. They understand that there is like a guiding, motivating principle behind their actions. Okay. It's wrong. It's immoral. It's morally repugnant, but at least they're like organized. Whereas liberals fucking love shitting on the left. Oh my God. And then you have leftists who love shitting on the left as well. Like there is no unifying principle. No matter how hard I try, I will always be gracious. I will be grateful. I will be kind. I will be kind even to fucking right wingers in general. But it does not matter. It's always fucking blah, 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 blah. So much fucking chirping, so much lying, so much like marginal disagreements turning into like massively consequential fucking problems in the eyes of these fucking losers.
For not supporting Trump, it's emotional and it's physical.
So Lisa was always voting Democrat this time as a protest against Trump. But then came the Trump-Harris head-on, and that sealed the deal.
But that debate...
Was it the debate that won you over?
That's what I saw, a Kamala Harris that I had never knew existed.
Sam saw that too, but she hasn't forgotten her roots.
I'm a lifelong Republican in small government and out of my bedroom.
Now she's so anti-Trump, Sam even agreed to introduce the vice president on a recent trip to Arizona.
I'm excited about Kamala Harris. I'm thrilled. You know, this idea of joy, has now been replaced by hard work and policy. But underlying all of that is this very positive, very forward-looking message that I embrace.
And one message they all embrace this election is women's choice.
In the one place in America where women still have a right to choose.
That Harris is cleverly using to target Republican women just like them.
You can vote any way you want, and no one will ever know.
And in Arizona, choice is even more critical since protecting abortion rights is also on the ballot next week.
I trust women who are able and willing to make these decisions on their own.
I don't know anybody who's pro-abortion. I don't know anybody who's pro-abortion. And so then is it choice or no choice?
Of course, the big choice, Trump or Harris, couldn't be more stark. And what's striking is the fear they all articulate about the future.
I don't sleep well, really. I don't. I mean, I can't even imagine that former President Trump would be our president again.
End of days for you.
It's end of days for me.
Yeah, I'm petrified. That sounds a little extreme, but that we could be in a civil war of sorts.
So Lisa poses a question of her own.
So as an opportunity to the two of you who have not decided yet, if you do choose to undervote and not vote for Trump or Kamala, and Trump is elected, will you look back and regret the undervote?
I don't like either option, though I do have to say, I do actually think she's a decent human being. I really cannot say that about Donald Trump.
It is the hardest presidential race I'll be voting in, even though I find him so repulsive and can't vote for him. It's, will I go the other way?
Will she? Can she vote for Kamala?
Dude, I'm done. I'm done with old white ladies, bro. I'm done with old white ladies. I'm sorry. You're done. It's over. Except for my mom. She's still great. And my grandma. But all these other older white ladies, they're done in my book. Okay? It's like, what do you want? What the fuck do you want? It's not like your issue is like the only thing you care about is aesthetics and optics and civility. And like Kamala Harris gives you that tenfold. Like, she's actively targeting her campaign specifically for you, and you're still sitting there over there being like, I don't know if I'll vote for Kamala. It's like, what the fuck do you want? What do you fucking want? I despise you, okay? You are such a dumb fuck. Like, what do you want? What do you want? She literally has tailored her entire campaign specifically to capture the attention of that dumb asshole, okay? And she's still like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what more Kamala Harris could do. I guess maybe run as a Republican? Like, is that what it is? Because I don't think they're anti-Zionist. You know what I mean? I don't think they're like, yeah, I find it really unconscionable to vote for a genocide or some shit. Like, they don't have valid claims. Like, if they had any sort of like serious fucking valid claims, I would be like, all right, like, let's hear them out. I really thought personally that like white feminists would get activated on this issue of abortion because it like directly impacts their bodily autonomy. It turns out some white women were like, feminism, I don't care. I'm white. As long as I get to have like the racial superiority, I don't give a fuck. That's what's so frustrating. It's like, you can't win these people over. Meanwhile, I'm sure you got hella fucking young voters, black voters, brown voters, Arab voters that are just like, please just give me hope that you will be human, that you see me as a human being, that you will not spend unlimited dollars in Israel doing genocide everywhere. And it's like, nah, fuck you, suck my dick. I want Deborah. I want Deborah real fucking bad. I want Barbara and I want Deborah. And it's like Deborah and Barbara are sitting there are like, this campaign, I know that they've tailored their entire messaging strategy around capturing my attention, but I still am undecided.